The ES hits the number on the head. Does this mean the top's in? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that as long as we remained above support, we were bullish to the 45.5150 area, and the market topped at 45.5150 yesterday. So now the question is, does that mean the top is in? Well, the market did sell a little bit off of that area, but not enough to write home about just yet. But it is a start and something to keep an eye on. I'll get into all that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, with the market getting up into that 45.50 area, they are in resistance. So we are looking for some kind of pullback, whether it be a bullish pullback or a bearish pullback is to be determined. So let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. You can see the market pushed up into that 45.5150 area, the number we had on our chart as our target yesterday, and they hit it exactly on the head and sold off about 10 or so points, 12 or so points from there, right at the close. So we don't know yet what kind of reaction we're getting, but it was a decent reaction at the close. There was only 2 candles left, and they dropped at about 12 points. But until we break support, pressure remains up, and I can't say that enough. I can't be more adamant about the fact that until support breaks, there's no reason to look down. And so where is our support levels? Well, since we've moved up to the 1.0, our support level comes in at 44.97, and you can see here we've got this bar of support from the high on June 20th and then the new high they made around the July 4th weekend. So this level here at about 44.88, so 44.97 down to about 44.81 or so will be a strong support area for them to break. If they can come down and break that, we would look to this 44.11 area, and then we would start to pay attention to what's happening. This wave 2 low here at 44.11 is a key level, followed by this wave 4 low. And this is really what we want to see break, guys. The 43.70 area is really the place you want to see break to start some sort of downward momentum and downward move. But until we see even a break of this upper level, this 44.97 to 81 level, till we see that and then a break of 44.11, pressure remains up. So where does pressure remain up to? Well, the next target higher is the 1236, which is a very common wave C target in an ABC type move like this. The 1236 is at 45.8475. We'll call it 45.85 for ease of use, and that would be where we would look to next at the higher level. So what kind of pullback are we looking for? Well, that depends on who you are. If you're a bull, you're looking for an ABC down into about the 4,300 area. Then you'd look for a resumption of the trend up back toward the all-time highs for wave 5 of 3. Then one more move down, and then new all-time highs at around 5,200. That would be the bullish case. If you are a bear, you would look for a 5-wave pullback where you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, and then one corrective bounce, and then come down and take out that low, and that would be a strong indication we're heading much lower toward the 3,000, 3,200 area. People have asked me, with the move up, are you still looking for 3,000? The move up isn't what tells the story. The move up is bullish, and it can extend, and that happens. But I won't be able to decide where we're at until we see what kind of pullback we get. If it's clearly corrective, then it's looking very strongly like a wave 4 of 3, and we'd look for new all-time highs over the coming months and possibly into the year. If it is corrective, then it does look like we want that C wave down, and we would push down towards that 3,200 area. But that doesn't matter until we break support, guys. That's the most important thing to remember. Again, top support or upper support is at that 44.97 to 81 area. Get through this, then this wave 2 low, then this wave 4 low. That is what's on deck for the bears if they want to push down. Otherwise, 45.85 is the next target. Over on the NASDAQ, as usual, NASDAQ pushes a little harder than ES, so they did eclipse their 1.0 15,650 area up to just over 15,700. Remember, that was the top end of our target, and they started to pull back a tiny bit at the close. Again, nothing to write home about, nothing to be calling bearish anything about, just a little tiny bit of selling off of the target area. And then what we would look for is a break of support. Again, that's going to come in at about this 618 level at 15,429. Also the top of this move up and top of this move up. So there's a lot of support in that 15,250 area, 429 area. Then you'd look for them to break down below that through this 15,065 area, and then ultimately below this wave 4 at 14,855. If you get that, then the bears have something to talk about, and we'll have to see what kind of structure we get to the downside to decide if we're going to get a bearish pullback or a bullish pullback. So for the pullbacks, if it's a three-wave move, we'd look for about the 14,100 area to the bottom side, and then we'd look for a resumption of the uptrend, and that would take us back toward new all-time highs for wave 5 of 3, and then we'd get wave 4, and then we get wave 5 up to new all-time highs from there. So that would be the bullish case. The bearish case, exactly the same as the ES. You want to see a 5-wave move down off the high where you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a clearly corrective bounce, and then come back down and take out this low. If you get that with follow through and get another 5-wave structure in place, then it's very likely we are seeing that C wave down, and that would be what tells the story. So again, guys, for the move up, until support is broken, we just look at the next target. The next fib is the next target, and then they go up to there, and until they break support, that's going to be the case. And then the pullback, once they break support, will tell the story. Again, if it's corrective, that's bullish. If it's impulsive, where it's a 5-wave move down, that is bearish. Guys, if you love the information I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It will take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans that both come with a 7-day free trial. And we also have our Elliott Wave for Beginners course. Now, this course is a la carte. If you don't want to become a monthly member, you can buy this course. And it's a 25-video course showing you how I find these support and resistance levels, how we hit these targets consistently, and how we trade off of it. It's the mindset, the chart setup, the tools we use, as well as every wave and how it works and when it fails and what the targets are. It's an awesome course. As you can see, it's helping people trade already. It's helping them understand the market for the first time instead of trying to decipher the news cycles. Now, what's awesome about it is if you don't want to pay the $67, it is included in both monthly memberships. So if you get the Invest with Jacob room, you get the Elliott Wave for Beginners course. If you get PT's room, same thing. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as day trading individual stocks and PT's reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that's so unique. It's something you kind of have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, the key takeaways for today. Say it with me. If we don't break support, pressure is up. Next target is 45.85. For the downside, they need to break through 44.97.81 area. Then they need to break this 44.11 wave 2 low, and then this 43.66 area for wave 4. If they can break back below that, the bears have something to talk about. Otherwise, pressure is up. Over on the NASDAQ, same situation. Pressure up until we break support. Support comes in at 15.429 down to 15.360. Then this wave 2 low at around 15.065, and then this wave 4 low at 14.850. If they can hold, if they hold support, then pressure moves up to 15.794 to 15.880. Guys, it's the weekend. Grab yourself a drink, spend some time with your family, get away from the computer, and I will talk to you next week.